Pairing.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution, Lelanders edition. Now today is kind of a somber episode. The prince has died. We heard the news today. I know a lot of big people aren't really fans of the royal family, but I don't know. To me, I really don't know anything about the royal family, so I'm really just starting to learn about them now. Yeah, so I hope everyone is doing okay. Anyone in the UK could be sad. Or should be sad, I guess. Now, I'll try not to be too sad, though, because really the guy lived to almost be 100, so you kind of got to celebrate your life at that point. It's not like a travesty and he died when he was 20 or something. Now, I always kind of look at it, too. Even people that hate the prince, you kind of got to watch how they behave when he dies. Because really, I notice that in life too. You always got to pay attention to people, how they treat their enemies. Because really, you're only an argument away from them treating you like that. And how easy is it to get into arguments with people? So that's why you got to be careful when you see someone who's really mean to their enemies. Like I always figure, even like your opponents in sports, you gotta have some respect for them. You never want your opponent to get injured. Because if your opponent gets injured, then you can't really prove how much better you are. Yeah, so even though I'm not really the biggest fan of the royal family, but I hardly know anything about them, I still hoping that the prince rests in peace. Now, it's kind of fucked up. I was reading articles about the prince today because obviously now that he's died, they start teaching everyone what he was like when he was alive. And I didn't even know that fucked up shit. Like, I kind of heard the ideas talked about on the internet before, how a lot of the royal families are related. And I didn't realize that, yeah, it was like Denmark. What other place did they say? Oh yeah, Denmark, Russia, a couple of the other countries. And I was just so surprised. I was like, yeah, well, I shouldn't have been surprised that that was true. Holy shit, we did some damage this time, eh? Yeah, so I guess Prince Philip was related to a bunch of other kings from other countries. I thought that was kind of interesting. And then the other thing they were talking about too is, you know how in the old days they talked about like Zeus and all those like guys living on Mount Olympus and how they were like worshipped as gods, like in Greek. Oh yeah, Greek, that's what the other. He's also related to some Greek king. Or from Greece. Yeah, so Epic C would know that. Yeah, so Prince Philip was related to one of the kings of Greece. So I found that part interesting. Oh yeah, then the other part too, yeah, the whole Greece things where they had like Zeus and all these guys that lived on Mount Olympus. Well, it turns out that there's still islands left in the Pacific that have been worshipping the royal family, like Prince Philip. Because they still believe that his bloodline traces back to Mount Olympus. Well, they said a holy mount in the sky or whatever. So I was like, if that isn't Mount Olympus, I don't know what the hell they were talking about. Could be another holy mountain in the sky. Or in the heavens or whatever they called it. So I thought that was kind of fucked up. Because when you think about ancient history, that's what they used to talk about a lot. Was how these weird guys on ships would come, and then sometimes they would even say they were from the heavens, bringing this advanced technology and stuff. It's fucked up how that trend was still alive today. I always thought it was still in the past. I didn't think there were still islands that are worshipping the royal bloodlines as descendants of Olympus. It's pretty fucked up. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever dug into the ancient history parts of like the royal family and the bloodline and stuff. I used to do that a lot for my ancient mystery research. So if you trace, say, that bloodline back, like they're saying that is the different kings of Europe, and how far they go back, then they always go back to the sons of Noah and the tables of nations. And it's funny because the table of nations and the sons of Noah, that was the Phoenicians. And those are the ship guys that were going around all over the globe a long time ago. And it's the weirdest part. You know how people make fun of the royals? Like the crazy people on the internet? I was like, man, a lot of the things that they talk about, like making fun of them and saying they're bad, the royals are bad because they're doing it, is something that they were making fun of the Phoenicians for, even thousands of years ago. And it's funny, it's the same bloodline. No, if anyone's looked into Phoenician history, like the ancient traders on ships thousands of years ago that pretty much traded across the globe, they were into the child sacrifice stuff, Baal worship, the evil pagan gods. So it's kind of funny that, yeah, that's but people argue that the Phoenicians really weren't doing that, and some argue that they were. So it's funny how that bloodline came all the way down to Prince Philip, and they're still arguing that. Well, not really, just crazy wild people on the internet. Not that I used to be one. Yeah, I better be careful with monetization here, right? I hate those topics. They're not good for advertisers. No, but I have to discuss it because of Prince Philip. I'm pretty sure the advertisers are okay with talking about Prince Philip. And defending that he probably wasn't doing any of that stuff to trace all the way back to the Phoenicians. Now, isn't that weird coincidences, though? How the same accusations stayed with the same family for thousands of years. Fucked up. Now, I think Prince Philip, for the most part, bad shit that's said about him is probably exaggerated to a certain degree. Because his life has really been in the center of attention for how many years? And who really lives a perfect life, right? Now, apparently he's some war hero too, but I didn't really study the war much, so I don't know much about that. Well, I shouldn't say I didn't study it much, I just intentionally forgot it. I don't really care much about wars. Alright, we got some bullets. Alright, so who is it? Oh yeah, Shelly's saying that she got Pumpkin King up to gold. Now I'm starting to get more and more confused. Every time I read it's a different name. Alright, so 10. Holy shit, purple jewels out the yin yang. Woohoo! Yes. Alright, have they started the next battle of the Hunger Games? Dear God, when that begins. Alright, we got 10 fists. Alright, let's see what we're looking at for rewards. Bounty Hunter Mission Reward gives us no hammers for cracking eggs. Infinite Ring, no hammers for cracking eggs. So usually I only like to go to town on the bounty mission when there's like some extra reward that ties to the event. You can see how they even left space for it. So yeah, I don't know if we're really going to go to town on this one. We'll probably go as far as getting the 3 for 40, getting some of the 4 stars done. Yeah, it's funny, if we go to town and we try to get the gold, like 25 purple missions or 5-star missions completed, that 10 will give us enough. Let's check. Yeah, that'll put us at 75. So that's what will happen if we try to do that. I don't know, you think it's worth it going for another gold hero? Chances are, a lot of times when you get a gold hero, it's just one of the garbage ones. It's very, very rare that they give you a good one. So that's what I was thinking, it's not really that useful for me to pursue it that aggressively. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll accomplish it either way. Yeah, I think I did try fighting with the gold pumpkin in my team a couple times, but I delegated him to DNA pretty quick. Like, when you think about his DNA, because he's the Sun Star, or, yeah, is Pumpkin Sun Star? No, he's the Chaos Star. Well, anyways, because he's Chaos, he will be very good for linking in DNA, especially since he's gold. Holy shit, we got 50, enough to do another purple. Is there any limited event for clone matches? No. All that's over. So now we got to save up the purples. Oh well. It's funny, last time we saved them up, it didn't help with jack shit anyways, but... Yeah, so it's kind of a shame. That was our last hammer for Easter. So I hope everyone had a good Easter event. I had a pretty enjoyable one, to be honest. That was pretty fun. Got a pet house. Got another pet from callers. I don't mind getting pets in events. Alright, let's do the bounty missions next, eh? See if we can get some action. Or no, let's do the stuff that requires time. Alright, clear a bit of room on the team. Now, it seems like we are kind of in a little bit of a lull right now. Not a lot of action in the game, other than the bounty missions. I gotta say, I love the bounty missions, so definitely love that shit. So it's not really that much of a lull. I just wish I had more bullets. God, if I had enough bullets to do all 5 stars, it'd be sweet. Right now, I'm just gonna focus on getting shitloads of tokens for the next casino event coming up. Speaking of casino event coming up, let's do 2 draws. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing. If anyone's checking the Clone Evolution Facebook page, today they brought up the post. If anyone has an idea they would like to add or remove to the game, to add it in the chat. Holy shit, we got the 5 purple potions. That was a good draw. Don't get that too often. So what I suggested is a lock button to the casino. And I explained why, because sometimes I hit refresh instead of draw by accident. Yeah, that was a sweet draw. And we got 500 tokens. So if we pump the fucking the bounty bullets, we should be good to get some tokens here. Let's hope. Oh, the potato memes is back. He wants to know why he got added to the clone battle. I think it's because Shelly was moving in more active players. Unless you're not active and you don't want to play. I could be wrong though. Shelly wants to answer in the chat. Now I was thinking a lot of people that like the older generation has been dying off in the past 2 years. Like my mentor died, my grandma died, Prince died. It's like a lot of figures that were hanging on for generations. They all passed recently. That's how I was kind of looking at the future after the lockdown's over, is we're going to have like a whole new generation taking the bull by the horns, the metal ox horns. And we're going to have to transform our society, just like metal ox is a symbol of alchemy and transformation. Hopefully sacrifice will not be required anymore. To reach the heavens. Now, if anyone's wondering, I tried monetizing the videos, and it seems pretty good, but I can't check the stats yet. So I'm pretty sure I have to wait for, like, I don't know, a month or something until the stats all add up. Not sure how that works. So when I find out, I'll let everyone know. So far, the Super Chat's registered, and I don't know how to check the balance for that, so I'm going to have to find out how. Spent hours looking through all the menus, couldn't find it. There's lots of buttons that talked about the Super Chat, showed the balance, but nowhere does it have a withdraw button or anything like that. So I'll have to try to find that. Yeah, YouTube's pretty confusing once you monetize. But I needed a new challenge, so it should be a pretty good one. Oh yeah, and one other thing I wanted to mention is anyone who can't afford to do Super Chats, don't worry, because there is a free way that you can help me with money, just like Super Chats, on YouTube. And you know how? All you have to do is watch the ad. Like, I know most of I think all the ads, I made them skippable. So people that don't have the money and they don't want to watch the ads, they don't have to worry. I made them all skippable. But when it comes to people that want to donate but don't have the money or just can't because they're not of age yet, then you can just watch the ads. So watching the ads actually is pretty much the same as donating. And you don't even well, you're supposed to watch them. So make sure you don't watch them and just let your computer run. That'd be very mean of you. No, I'm tempted to do that too. Just let my computer run all day watching my ads. Because really, I have my computer on, so it wouldn't even be cheating. I could just have it on one screen and watch my ads nonstop. Yeah, I appreciate that. If anyone wants to help watch the ads. Who knows, maybe you can, like, I know with the ads for Google and YouTube, you can customize them a bit. If they give you an ad you don't like, you can tell them and they'll switch it. So you can actually tune them to ads that you somewhat have interest in. It doesn't have to be boring ads. I think in order to do that, you just click on like a little, I think an exclamation mark will hover if you go around the ad on it, and eventually you can change it. I think they call it AdSense or something. Alright, I think we can beat the #1 team here. Couple 200s close to. But our team's pretty powerful, so let's give it a run. See what we can do. Holy shit, we're already up by 2 points. Oh, fuck. Looks like they've already defeated us once. Ah, Potato Memes wants a demand. No, I don't mind. Or a request. Demand. I'll bring it up and show it before I forget. Alright, so how do we check that? In there. Combatants. Yeah, Suki's still in there, eh? Shelly's active, Suki. Hopefully Suki comes back. I'm pretty sure she might after a break, but who knows? She might have found a better game too. Oh yeah, here's Potato Memes. He's level 63. He's got Samson. Nice work. Whoa, shit, Boudica. Nice work. Ooh, Hitler. Suki would approve. Jane Austen, Harir, and who is that? Rock God. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet team. I like that one. Especially for level 63. How the fuck did you manage so many good heroes at such a low level? I was like close to 100 before I was getting a team like this. Yeah, not to mention your power level is so low, but I bet you're wiping the floor with a lot of teams. Yeah, so thanks. If you can help battle us, that'd be sweet. I bet you some teams will have trouble beating you. Especially your stars. 3 stars, that's pretty good too. Oh, 3 stars for Boudica. Yeah, it looks like we need someone to replace the Clasher. If anyone else is more powerful, we can get them in there. Yeah, if you can get gold Jane Austen, that's usually the deal breaker, right? Like, once you have a Jane or gold Jane Austen, your team's really fucking healing at record rates. Alright, so let's give this a try. See if we can win. I don't think we can, but we'll give it our college try. Come on, let's take him down. Die, team, die! I couldn't find any good drinks around, so I just grabbed a beer. It is a little bit early, but this is my last week of holidays before I have to go into work, so I better enjoy it. Can you believe our region near Toronto is already approaching summer-like temperatures? So, and we have actually for a week, and we're expecting another week of summer temperatures. Which is funny, because we usually don't get summer temperatures till the end of May. So we're basically over a month ahead of schedule, which is nice. Oh, and I found all the pieces, extra pieces to my greenhouse yesterday. So today, after we're done recording, if it's not raining outside, I'm going to start reassembling my greenhouse. And who knows, maybe I can bend it back into shape and add some duct tape for stability. Not get too down in the dumps about everything being fucked. Hey, no problem, potato memes. Anything you need, you let us know. No, and people are going through recoveries. Yeah, sometimes you kind of got to do jokes when you're doing recoveries. Who was it? My stepbrother, he was in a bad motorcycle accident. He was actually riding on the back of a motorcycle when a guy went up a hill in the middle of the road. And it turned out a big truck or a car, I can't remember, was coming up the hill on the other side, so they couldn't see them. So sadly the bike hit the vehicle and they both almost lost their legs. The one guy, like the driver, he got his leg cut right off, but my stepbrother, his was still hanging on by a thread, so they were able to reattach his leg. So anyways, after they airlifted him to the hospital and reattached his leg, he had to be on crutches for quite a while. And it was funny, like, even though you're in such bad shape and you're in crutches, you can still make some fun of it. Like, what he would do, it was funny, we'd be waiting at the bus stop to go to high school, and he had his crutches with a broken leg. And some of the nicest migrant people, it's funny, like, I don't know if they were from Ethiopia or Syria, it's hard to understand them, but they would pull over and ask if he wanted a ride to school. They saw that he had crutches and stuff, and I was thinking, man, how nice are these migrants? Came all the way to Canada, and they're some of the nicest people here. It's funny. No, that's what I was thinking. Back in the day, Canada, we used to really be strict with screening migrants. Like, the people that would come here, you'd be like, holy fuck, man, they're like the most amazing people you'd ever see. But anyways, yeah, so he's kind of started to get sick of that, where people are always like being extra nice to him. So what he did is he took his crutches and we were watching movies in the movie theater. And we would sit next to the aisle because he had crutches, right? So he needed extra room to stick his leg out for the cast. But what happens is when people would walk by in the movie theater, like carrying their pop and popcorn and stuff, my stepbrother, for a joke, would take his crutches and trip people as they were coming by on the aisle. And it was so funny too, because you think that because you tripped him on purpose, people would get really mad. But no, because people see that he had a broken leg, he was in crutches, they would just apologize and say, oh, sorry, I didn't see your crutch there. So it was funny, he could just trip people over and over and never get into trouble for it. So it kind of made his bad situation funny in a way. So that's one thing about Canadians, eh? It's like you're so nice you can take advantage of them and do pranks. Shouldn't, but you can. That's what I was thinking too, like anytime you tripped over someone who's like crippled, could you really yell at them? I don't know, maybe these days people would, but that was like back in the 90s. No, thankfully my stepbrother's leg healed eventually. I know he still has like some bad issues with it, but at least you'd never guess unless he told you. He did all the rehab and managed to recover quite a bit. That's why you gotta be careful with fucking motorcycle accidents. Hey Rex, how's it going? No, motorcycles, almost every person I know that got one ended up crashing eventually. It's really only a matter of time when you get it. That's why you really gotta be careful, wear all the leather gear and stuff. You don't want to scrape all your skin off. Alright, so I wonder what news, has anyone thought of anything they're going to recommend to Clone Evolution? How they have that form? Oh yeah, and they were saying not only the Facebook group, but on the official Clone Evolution Discord page. Did I just lose that battle? You gotta be fucking kidding me. For dear God's sakes, I thought I won it easily, so I played it again. Son of a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Alright, so, fuck, man. I guess we're gonna have to play this one. Piece of shit. Boo! Yeah, so I wonder if there's going to be some giant royal funeral on TV. Well, I guess they can't really have a giant one because of lockdowns and all that, but definitely going to have something on TV for it, I bet. Yeah, my team is pathetic. As much as I tried to build a strong team, really the only good hero on my team is Alice. Everyone else kind of sucks, like really bad sucks. This hero is kind of okay, but she's also gold, so that sucks. Tengu, he's iffy. He's almost borderline not sucking. So that's, I don't really mind that I made Tengu. At least he's not the worst of the sucking, but man, I definitely don't like Suzo. Jane Austen's too weak. Monkey King, definitely too weak. Alright, do we have any battles left? Oh, we do. Oh, at least we only lost one. That's good. For a second there, I thought we lost two. Yeah, so if anyone has any ideas for Clone Evolution, what they'd like to see improved, definitely put it in the chat. There's some big reward, I think, too. If they use your idea, they give you some sort of amount of jewels or something. Could be wrong. You'd have to make sure to check the official page about that. You know, I used to work in a factory where they had the same program. If you could offer anything to improve the factory, they would give you a bonus. And there was this one guy that worked in the factory, and he was really ambitious. He's like, yeah, he can think of one thing at least every month, because you could apply once a month. And he would win it almost every month. Where they'd be like, yeah, we'll use his idea and improve the factory. And he would get like some cash reward. So I was like, fuck, man, I was so lazy and not paying attention in the factory, I could have did that. Some of his ideas were so funny too. He'd be like, oh, just put an extra safety rope here or a safety sticker there, and they would use it. Put another caution sticker. Yeah, that's what a lot of his ideas were. That's why I kind of like, what is it, capitalistic society. As much as people make fun of it, it really is. It rewards trying. Like, if you try harder, then it's like you usually get more. So it's kind of makes sense to have that as the system, right? Something that rewards people that are actually trying. If you reward people that don't try, that's when it gets dangerous. That's what I like to do, get rewarded for not trying. Now that's what I do too. Every time, because I'm not really big with money right now. Like I'm pretty much poverty, almost 50 in my mom's basement trying to recover. But since I can't really donate a lot in the way of super chats and buying YouTubers merch, I'll just go to the YouTubers pages I like and then let their channel play non-stop while I'm not even watching it sometimes. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I'll do it while I'm like listening to other stuff or working on other stuff, do multiple screens, and then just let it play all day. And especially the ads. I'll also let the ads play. So I figure since I can't donate, at least I'm doing something. And who knows, you know what I was thinking? The more donations or money from ad revenue comes in, hopefully I'll be able to do giveaways for being first in the chat. That's one of my main goals right now. I know a lot of people have made it into a contest already, so I was thinking that's cool. I should try to give some sort of reward for it. The only thing I got to work out is what I'm allowed to give for rewards. Like I'm thinking, what happens if kids sign up for the first win in the chat? Are kids even allowed to win money? It'll probably have to be a non-cash prize. I don't know how it works, so I'll have to look that shit up. If anyone knows how prizes work on YouTube, let me know if there's like an article link you can send. I tried reading as many article links on YouTube about as I could find, but a lot of them are very vague, or so much detail I can't make it out. The only thing I really seen is they said all the contests have to be free to enter, so you can't charge to enter contests. And then it says the prizes have to reach or match regional laws with wherever you're giving the prizes to. So it's like, obviously I can't give a prize of alcohol to some place where alcohol is banned, or such and such. So show prizes are pretty confusing. Yeah, I heard that Suzo deals a lot of damage, but when you watch, it's not very often that he's the one who kills the hero, right? Like normally it's either Tengu or Alice. It's very rare that Monkey King ever kills one, or Suzo. So that's why I was just sort of guessing that his damage isn't very good. Well, I could be wrong. Maybe his damage is really good and he just happens to never kill anyone. There we go. Now we're winning. I just compared it probably to how like Samson used to be in the old days. Samson, I remember him on my team. He could wipe people out in one hit. And you definitely don't see Suzo doing that. Alright, so we'll skip some of these battles because I want to get off to the, what is it, the bounty missions. Gotta make sure we beat those quick. Yeah, I got a lot to do today. Even though it's my holidays, I'm going to be drinking and vaping, I still got to get shit done. Get my streaming done, go outside, build my greenhouse, maybe even put in a few patio stones. Gotta still be productive. That's one thing I hate it when I get too destructive. If you just sit around and play video games all day, you're really just destroying your life, not getting anything productive done. I gotta remember to work out before I record. Forgot that today. Oh yeah, it's because my arm's healing. I was trying to remember why I haven't been working out. No, it's almost healed. I can turn it 90% of the way without any pain. That's good. Thank God. I was worried there was going to be one of those injuries that would never heal. That's why you gotta be careful when you're young. A lot of times you get injured and you heal right away and you're like, oh, I can always heal. And then you underestimate how sometimes you get injured and it never heals. So you gotta be careful of that. Like you'll pop your shoulder out and it'll just never go back in the way it used to. Remember when I was a kid growing up, I used to think medicine could like cure any disease. It wasn't until I got older that I'm like, what the fuck? There's a whole bunch of shit they can't cure. It's like, holy shit, that sucks. Like that was a shocker. That's why people say that the royal family is using some magic secrets in order to live forever. But obviously they're not, because look at Philip. He barely made it to 9, he almost made it to 100, so not quite 100. So I don't think he had any magic powers or anything. $130. Shit, if we get one more $130, we should check and see if there's one we can substitute. Substitute. I'll check. Check 1, 2.
The counts will never give up. One day you will also be. The counts will never give up.
Hey, buddy. Looks like you're defending.
I am going to swim and I am going
Yeah,
to
yeah, we do have multiple sets, so we'll take this piece, replace it with this piece. Boom. And now we can go to the equipment lab and we'll increase the amount of 140 sets that we have. We got one full set of 140, one full set of 140, next one full set of 140. So which do we want first? We want more attack, right? Let's go with the attack one. Come on. Why does it change it? Ah, fuck. We don't have enough of this. You gotta be shitting me. Oh, let's try disassembling. Only 200? You gotta be kidding. Alright, let's check the store. See if we can buy any. No. Well, let's try the bounty hunter mission. See if we can win some. If that guy offers it for sale in the fucking whatchamacallit, we'll have to maybe buy some. Here we go, yo. They gave us the pumpkin guy. Since we were just talking about him, let's do it. Let's go for the pumpkin. Hopefully we can win some bullets back. Alright, first battle we get to win some bullets back. How sick was that? It's funny how they fuck around like that. Yeah, let's... Alright, that should be good. Let's rob her. Yes! 2 bullets. That's what I'm talking about. Holy fuck shit. We got another one. Lost lamb. Yes! Another 2. Can you believe that? That brings the 16 cost already down to 12. Because we subtracted 4 bullets by getting more. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we need to win some of that ore. Let's break the treasure chest. Come on, ore. Ah, 3 tokens. I'll take that. Good merchant. Ah, he's selling fists. I don't know what he thinks I'm into. Alright, let's get out of here. Rob him. Purple potion. Yes. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, DNA. 219. That's damn tempting, but fuck, costs way too many jewels. Fuck that shit. Alright, purple potion. Yes! 2 tokens. Remember that viewer was asking, how do you get more tokens? This is what I'm talking about. See how many tokens we're getting? Alright, we gotta battle some elites. It's a shame we haven't got a warp gate yet. How are they fucking us with no warp gates? Come on. At least they gave us some bullets, but man, I'd prefer warp gates. Gosh, not a single warp gate the whole mission. Hopefully we got enough for a special. Yeah, it was still special. That was close. So we got 8 tokens there. Right, so as you can see, if any of the new viewers are watching and they want to get lots of tokens, make sure you play these 3-star missions for the tokens and try to get S-star rating. Obviously, you're trying to get token missions that are 4 stars so that you have a bigger chance of getting the 9-star or S. But you can still do it on the 3 if they give you enough warp gates. So let's hope. Hopefully we can get some more tokens. If not, we'll just get 9. But 9 is still really good, right? Start with the elites. Hey, 4 viewers and 4 likes. Thanks, everyone. Yes. No, it's going to be tempting. I know George Washington likes to watch the show in the evening, and he's a big super chat guy. So I'll be like, fuck, I might have to start doing evening shows. We'll see how my funds last in real life. I'm not doing horrible right now. We'll see how it goes. Jinx that pretty good. No, I still have a roof over my head because I'm helping look after my uncle. If it wasn't for that, I'd be fucked with really expensive rent where I live. Now, some people say it seems like a waste to look after your uncle because your whole life is passing you by, but really it's like, where am I going to go in lockdowns right now anyways? And it is kind of nice to buy him a few more years of life. Like when someone's coming near the end, getting him a couple more years, staying out of those long-term care homes. Alright, so let's see here. Treasure box or elite enemy. Fuck, man, if I want to get more tokens, but let's try the treasure chest. Maybe we'll get some tokens. Ah, jewels. Oh, the ore. We need the ore, too. Alright, we'll take his ore this time. Alright, that sucked. We only got 9, but still, 9's better than none. Oh yeah, start with the vampire. Yes. Ooh yeah. There we go. Alright, let's get this vampire invaded. 2 purples, yes! More bullets. Ah, only 1, but it's not bad, right? It brings my bullet total back up. Let's rob him. Ooh, 15 DNA. That was a good haul for robbing. It's always nice when you pull a heist and you get a good reward. In the game. There we go. 2 purples. Ooh, some more purples. Just robots, but I like the purple. No, the Phoenicians we were talking about earlier, they were one of the people that traded purple clothing. The Carthage or Carthage purple. Now, some say they only got it from clam shells or whatever type of shells they were getting it from. But I found a way to make it from roses too. And they also traded roses, which made me wonder. Now, the weirdest thing is if you take a cannabis press that squishes the THC resins right out of the plant, and instead of putting pot plants in, you put roses, like fresh petals, it'll squish all the rose stuff out, and man, is it ever powerful. It's like a very strong perfume, very powerful dye, has wax and colors in it. And if you put the temperature just right, it preserves the terpenes. So that's why it smells like such a powerful perfume. Compared to if you like boil rose petals to get scent out, it destroys a lot of the terpenes. Alright, so let's go to Warp Gate. Yes, Warp Gate. Now that's the weird thing about cannabis chemistry, is I learned a lot about terpenes and how smells work, and how you can extract smells from plants, but if you raise the temperatures too high when you do it, it'll destroy a lot of the terpenes. So I realized that principle applies not only to cannabis plants, but also to like roses when you're trying to produce perfumes. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to teach women how to make their own super pure rose perfume by pressing it themselves with a cannabis press. But it's very dangerous, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to make a lot of safety regards. Let's break it open, yeah. Now, because in order to press it out, you have to use high pressure jacks, like car jacks, modified to work in a machine to crush things. So you need adult supervision, to say the least. Even adults need some adult supervision doing that. I'm gonna see. I think I know a few YouTubers that or Facebook live streamers that are women that do like shows about different products in my area. So what I'll do is maybe get a hold of them and see if they want some of the freshly pressed rose to see what they think of the smell. And I'm pretty sure the roses I'm pressing are Damascus roses, the ones that Phoenicians used to trade. Popular in Bulgaria's rose trade. Holy fuck, 1600? Shit, I should have just got that instead of buying it with the jewels. Alright, let's chase him. Isn't it weird how the prince, him dying, connects to the Phoenicians in so many ways today? Like they were saying that everything connects. Or Da Vinci says, learn to see. See how everything connects. Let's break it open. Oh yeah. 2 more tokens. Oh yeah. Warp Gate. Yeah, what a great holiday this has been. Even though I haven't been getting much hours, barely making any money off YouTube, couple bucks. Patreon, couple bucks, so really no income, but it's been nice having the time to look after my uncle. That really worked out well. Big meal, it's the only choice. No, it's really, when I think about it, having to look after my uncle during the worst part of the lockdowns is like the perfect timing. Hopefully he just doesn't get sick, and I don't think he will because I never go anywhere. Break open. Unless my roommate. Break open. Or when I go back to work, then I'll still have to interact with other people. Ooh, 87. Too expensive though. Man, a lot of deals they offer. We'll just rob them. Yeah, got some more of that. Right, does anyone think we have enough to upgrade my suit to Halo armor up yet? I think we do. I hate these blue jewels. I can't believe we're playing a mission to get them. I'm not even going to bother changing the lineup anymore. I think it'll work either way. Our team is actually at least strong enough to beat these. I remember back in the day, some of these actually offered a challenge. Not really anymore. I can even put weaker teams in and still slaughter it. I wish you could rob him for what he was selling. Oh, at least we got that shit. So annoying. It's like you go to buy shit from him, you're like, ooh, that looks nice. And then you rob him and he's got jack shit. What was that for sale? 26 for 290. That still sucks. Yeah, there he had the same. Maybe the game is listening. Same item, less of it, but at least it was the same. Yeah, remember how long it used to take in order to beat all these? Now we can just slaughter them so quick. It's a much faster game. Alright, I guess we'll beat these in order to get some cash, but... wish we could win some bullets here. Ooh, a token. No. Let's rob him. Ooh, DNA. I don't know, for DNA we need so much. It seems like almost a waste if we get anything under 100. Oh, there we go. We can rob for some bullets. Yes! 2 bullets. Fuck. End boss. No, I'm just going with the missions they give me because I don't want to fuck with it, because I don't want to waste any bullets refreshing. Just go with what they give me. Alright, 2 purples. Now, I don't know if anyone's timing it, but I think we're making it through these bounty missions, maybe 10 minutes beating it. What was the deal there? 300 for 5? Man, that's a rip-off. No wonders everyone robs this guy. If he fucking lowered his prices a bit, I would fucking buy shit from him more often. Yeah, speaking of prices, a lot of people have been buying my shit in Entropia. So happy. I was going to do an episode about it today, but I'm like, no, I got to get shit done, so... we'll save Entropia for a late night show. See if we get any super chats later tonight. Alright, I think we can do it. Now, I'm sorry anyone if I miss a super chat and forget to read it. I'll definitely read it next episode if anyone reminds me that I missed one. I think I read both super chats yesterday. Oh wait, there was no message. It was just a super chat. It was stickers, that's what it was. Holy shit, we got 4-star missions, 5 of 5 completed already. Oh yeah, because we started yesterday. shit, man. If we could win this chip, Stone Chimp, extra tenacity and defense. So I don't get it. When you equip this one, are you supposed to take your regular tenacity chip off or your regular defense chip and just put this one instead? Because really, you never have room for all these extra chips you get. Alright, so only 24 more to go and we get that. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough bullets, right? We've already used half and we got one. Doop-de-doo. We'll be lucky to get that. We're more than likely going to have to scrounge just to hit that. 12 of 5. Yeah, but if we can, then we'll get an extra purple. Who knows who it'll be. So that'll be sweet. And really, that's the one that counts. As long as we get the Vibram tokens. Because we're going to have to buy Arena Girl from this, hopefully next Vibram round. So we'll see how many Vibram tokens we have when she comes around next. And if she isn't on the next one, I'll be pissed. Because then we'll have to wait a really long time. But Easter will be gone. And I'm pretty sure once Easter's gone, they're going to give us a new super deal chest thing. And it'll offer us to buy a chest with jewels. And I'll buy the 1,000 or 10,000 one. If it's good. Hopefully it'll be an Arena Girl one. That'll be sweet. Can you imagine that? The next chest comes around and it offers us an Arena Girl for 10,000 purple jewels. I would take it because we need her really bad. Because once we have her, then as soon as the next Hunger Games comes around and we get enough wins to win that chest, boom, we'll have enough to make the next hero that we need for healing, the Red Freya. So yeah, that's really what I'm hoping. If anyone's wondering what the next big goals are. I think we should complete this one. Oh yeah, if we complete this, we get the 3 tokens and that. So I guess we will be completing this. Do we have enough? How many do you need to complete it? We'll have to check Suki's message. Fuck, you need 500. I don't think we have anywhere near that. No, we have 380. But they do give you 10 every day for 10 days, is it? So that'd be 480. I said, yeah, we'd be damn close. I think we can do it. So that's what we'll be doing. Does anyone else think we have enough? Anyone want to put it in the chat if they can? Will they give us enough fists? Especially when we're doing these bounty missions. Because sometimes they sell the fists at that guy at the bounty mission. So yeah, we'll have enough fists, no problem. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll get the 50. Maybe we'll save that for tomorrow's episode, though. We'll do all of them. Get all these rewards. Holy shit, look how much DNA we're going to win. That'll be 700, 900, 1,050. So we're going to win 1,050 DNA. Let's check if that'll be enough to upgrade Alice.
In fairy tales, does the one you love tell you, you will forget me?
Ooh, it won't. She'll be 1,700. But once we complete that, we'll be 1,000 DNA, roughly 1,000 and change, in order to reach the next level. So I'll be able to lock in a sun hero, and we'll do something special with the secret DNA or the DNA variants. So we'll be able to boost her. Hopefully we can boost her attack or something. Because really her defense and hit point is already pretty good. This one's really kind of a waste, but we'll leave it for now. Yeah, that's why her hit points are so good. Look how much it's increased by. 30, 40. Yeah, and then eventually we'll get the shark and link him to her. So that'll be sweet. It's going to take some time. Alright, so for today, we did the bounty, we did that. See what else the game wants us to complete. The expedition, the advanced clones, tavern tasks. Ooh, yeah. Look at that haul. And they gave us all the missions. I was worried that we didn't do it in time, but we did. Alright. Right, these are offering tokens, and we need more tokens, so we'll do them. Now, a lot of things are falling into place lately. I don't want to jinx it, but dear God. It'd be nice if something good happened for a change. Alright, that's a lot of jewels for all these, so we'll just leave it as is. I don't want to fuck with it and end up losing a whole bunch of jewels. Yeah, because we haven't had our jewels go up much over 1100 in a long time. So let's try to get at least to 12 or 13 soon. So that way when we blow our money and buy the 10,000 jewel chest, we'll still have jewels left over. The sloppy seconds. Alright, advanced clone. Ordinary clone. So we need one of each? Yeah. Alright, got those two done. Alright, just the expedition and the tavern task, then we're good to go. Ah, we can buy 4 fists. It's not worth it for that price, though. So cheap with spending the jewels. No, I don't want any of that shit. Oh, we forgot to claim the purple or gold chest yesterday. What the fuck? Oh yeah, because the game crashed. We got 5 purples, yes. Oh no, because it ran out of time. That's what it was. Alright, now we're all set. Hey, X the Bradley, welcome to the chat. Now, so has anyone else thought of an idea to send to Clone Evolution for a way to improve the game? See if you can win yourself some prizes. Make sure you share it with them first before you put it in the chat here, in case anyone tries to copy it and send your idea in. I still think we should all band together and try to get the lock button put on the casino. So that you can just lock it to whatever hero you have it set on so you don't accidentally click refresh. I don't think the game will go for that though, because they make a lot of money off people fucking it up and hitting refresh. Then they blow through their purple jewels to try to get it back. And the game really has to think about how they make money too, right? It is a business after all. Hey, Warzard the Board Time Lord. Yeah, that's an idea. Have an entire story mode. Now, that's what I was thinking. They really could just add a new event, a new mode. I bet you that's what's one of the things they're always working on. So. Because remember how Pets got added? Pets was a pretty good addition. So who knows what they got in store next. That's what I kind of like about modern video games. When I was a kid and they came out with a video game, it was usually on a cartridge and there was no updates. So whatever that game was when you bought it, that's how it was. And in a way that was kind of nice because then they can never take it away from you and they can never change it. And then today's games, when they give you a game when you buy it on a CD or a disc, you usually get updates, and those updates can change the game dramatically. They can even take out entire modes, characters, so it's never really the original game. So there's pros and cons to it. I kind of like games that do the option of both. It's like you can install the game as it was when it first came out, or you can update it. Now that's what I do for Bald and Bankrupt and Harold Balder, their travel channels. I watch all their ads usually too. Oh yeah, and a lot of the video game channels that I watch, like Pat and Danny S. Punk and Ian. Completely Useless Podcast. I watch their podcast and I watch all the ads too. I know a lot of theirs are skippable, but I'll let them play because I don't have the money to do the Patreon for them. Now I'll try to keep all my ads skippable too. So even if people are broke, they shouldn't have to watch the ads. You can just still skip them. I know it's kind of annoying to have to skip them, but I'm pretty sure most people have ad blockers that really hate ads that much. You know what I like when Google makes ads? Is when they put ads for video games that I'm thinking about trying. So I get to like watch trailers of new games. So then I don't mind those ads. Those are pretty good. Or if it's an ad that's funny. Comedic ads I don't mind. I don't know, some people are debating whether or not they like the ad model. Oh fuck man, someone died on my team. Piece of shit. Yeah, that's with Tommy Tallarico and his Amico system. They're talking about taking the ad model revenue out of games. I was thinking that's kind of fucked because like I don't mind having the ability to buy loot boxes if you can still like beat the game without buying them. So it just helps people beat it faster if they're impatient or whatever. I don't really mind that. Let's try that, see if it works better. Yeah, like Clone Evolution. Clone Evolution's like a free game. Why? Because they're allowed to sell those boxes and people can buy shit. So I think gaming, having that option is good. I don't know why you'd make a console that would take that option away. Because that's a lot of profit for the developers that they can't get that they normally could. Yeah, it looks like this team is healing a lot better. Famous last words. I think it's the kid has the poison shield, which is helping. Now, if I had to guess, Amico's games will still have updates, but apparently you just can't pay to unlock anything. Part of the thing about making their console safe for kids is the kids can't actually spend any extra money once they've already bought the game. So you'll never get nagged in order to buy new in-app purchases. That's another fuck thing though. Like, I don't care if the in-app purchase is like a special color or special skin, so your character, or like a new character, or even like a new hat or something in the game. If they're selling new hats in the game for like $1,000 and people are buying that shit and it makes the game free for everyone else, I definitely don't mind it. That's a weird thing too with the Amico. They're gonna say that it's child-proof for buying shit, but what about buying the games? Like, won't the kids have the credit card in the console? Oh, fuck, man. Can't believe Tengu just died. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Right at the end. Why couldn't he just get healed? The fuck? I don't get it. What went wrong there? Why did he stop getting healed? Yeah, the Abyss event, I don't know. There's one that's really weird one where you get to try out being red heroes. So they're like, hey, pick your own red team, even though you don't have any red heroes. I don't know if that's the Abyss. It could be a different one, but there is an event like that. Which was really fucked at the time because I didn't know how any of the red heroes worked. And they didn't let you look at their stats. So I was like, what the fuck? Why do you want me to pick red heroes for a team when I don't know what any of them do? Didn't make any sense. I kept building really shitty teams and then realizing it after. I'm like, fuck, well I didn't know what any of these red heroes do. So it was really super annoying. But looking back, I wouldn't mind to do it now that I actually know what some of the red heroes are and what they do. Yeah, I could be wrong. We'll see when it comes back. It's been so long I can't even remember, because I think it was like early on when I first started playing the game. So thinking back to that, it's like, fuck, I can't remember. Oh, it's the fucking poison that's killing Tengu. I see it. We need someone to help wear his poison off. Alright, well now his poison's gone. I better keep my hand ready on the mouse in case he dies. There we go! Victory! Yes! That was sick. No, I didn't want to go into the gold chest battle missing Tengu. So I was like, fuck that shit. If he dies, I'm gonna fucking rebattle and play it again until he wins. Without dying. Alright, so we'll have to carefully watch this battle again too. No fucking around here. Ooh, there we go. We're getting some good victories in this one so far. Fuck, I just glanced away for a second, half their team was dead. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Alright, we're getting close to the gold chest battle. Ooh, fuck. 2 level 220s? You gotta be shitting me. Right, this battle is gonna be rough. See how it goes. I'm starting to think we're not gonna make it to the gold chest in this round. Now I think when I go to swap out heroes in my team, Obviously, the first two heroes I want to swap out is the two healers on this side, Gus and Jane Austen. Why? Because they're gold. I want red hero healers instead, especially like Freya. So as soon as I add Freya in, then we'll have room for another hero to replace one of the healers. Fuck, casualty already. Alright, so we're definitely going to exit. Too many casualties there. Yeah, I'm thinking about working on the Jin, but I don't have any of the heroes that I need to make them. So that's really what it's persuaded me not to make them, is I never get the fragments. I've never had that blonde-haired guy. He's the one guy I've never had in my team yet. So it'd be nice one day if they unlock that guy for me, so then I can start using him. That'll be sweet. Come on, heal Tengu. Fuck. God. Damn. Why would Jane just not heal him? Why, Jane? Why? Yeah, let's bring in an extra healer. I don't know why we didn't win that time. Now it's nice when we have to fight Budokai. I remember back in the day she was so deadly. Now when I see her on the other team, I'm like, great. Now we're the easy hero to wipe out. Can't hurt anyone. Monkey King's dead. Fucking kid tried to heal him and he didn't heal at all. The fuck? The hell's their problem? Why wasn't he healing? Oh, it's those damn drops. Gosh. Why does the team suck so bad when I put him in there and do so much better when she's there? Yeah, my favorite clone has to be Alice. Not just because she's a hot babe and that I have her on my team, but because, really, she is the best. She's like almost unstoppable, right? She hits really good. Her health is like invincible. Some people can't even hurt her. They hit her and she heals more than they can deal in damage. Now, if I had a team of just all Alice, it'd be funny. We'd probably destroy everyone. I'm just seeing if we can win this battle. Only losing Monkey King isn't so bad. There we go. Now we're keeping up with healing. God, man, Alice is just frozen the whole time. We need her attacks. They have her like triple frozen. I remember back in the day when Uncle Joe was like the main staple of our team. He kept freezing everyone for us. Yeah, freeze is a good ability if you can get it to work. But I find when I cast freeze now, it just doesn't work anymore. The enemies will just use immunity against it. pretty pointless to even have it. Holy fuck, man, our team's getting destroyed again. Fuck, you gotta be kidding me. They fucking killed the rest of our team. You pieces of shit, man. Man, that was bullcrap. We're behind them dead. Why did we have a certain start? Yeah, full Samson team, that'd be kick-ass. Samson used to be my favorite attacker. He used to be able to wipe out people in one hit, even if they weren't even damaged yet. So I was like, man, that was a really good hero to have. Why is my team just getting destroyed this time? Come on, Jane, heal everyone. There we go. Come on, we gotta kill that guy, man. Why does he just never die? There. Oh, he fucking went to a tombstone. You gotta be kidding me. There. Fuck, back to full. Sweet. Can you imagine? Fucking crime fighter made the difference. Bringing him into the team managed to get me through without any casualties. Wow, nice work, crime fighter. Yes. Woo! I did not think we were going to beat this battle without any casualties. That was close. Alright, before we play the gold chest, let's get a quick message from the sponsor. Hopefully this time the sponsor doesn't take over for like half the show.
Today's gold chest battle is brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up. Woo!
So that's where I need a show producer. Alright, let's see. What kind of gold battle do we got? Oh, right. We got 2 golds. I like the sounds of that. If everyone's not reds. Probably going to experience heavy casualties, so let's bring in someone who will revive us from the dead. Yeah, the son of Samson. Samson. Yeah, so is anyone else going for the full event? Got enough fists to make it through? Got enough bullets to make it through? I'm hoping I can do it with the fist. Definitely not going to get any luck with bullets. Holy shit. We're doing good so far. Our team is full. Their team is fucked. Alright, 2 already dead. Oh, 3 dead. Alright, let's give a shout out to everyone that's in the chat. Today in the chat we got Shelly, she made it in first. Then Epic C, all the way from Greece. Greece royal family, related to Prince Philip, who passed, sadly. Alright, so then we also have Shelly, Potato Memes. He was asking to show his team on the show, so we showed everyone. If everyone wants to check out his team. He did a really good job building it for being such a low level still. So man, when he gets higher level, I think he's going to be pretty powerful. He already is. Alright, so Potato Meme, Shelly. Holy shit, we just won the gold chest. Got our hands on the chest. That's what I like. 2 purples, yes. Alright, the tavern tasks are almost complete. Really, all I need is one of these to be complete, and I'll come back and check maybe after I build some of the greenhouse. Or maybe after moving my uncle too. Yep, so we just got one more tavern task and then we'll be all set. And we beat the gold chest. Alright, so let's go to the tried and true dungeon. Welcome to the dungeon. That's a crazy lineup. Let's try it. Alright, let's continue. Who is everyone in the chat? We got Shelly, Potato Memes, Shelly, Potato Memes. Oh yeah, then we got Rex. Rex, thanks again for joining the chat. Oh, and then Warzard, the board Time Lord. Oh, already missed one. X the Bradley. So sorry, Bradley. Got you in the wrong position. And then Shelly. And then Warzard, the board Time Lord. More Bradley. Yeah, so thanks everyone. Let's give a big round of applause to everyone who made it in the chat today. Now, if anyone else gets YouTube channels going, like Clone Evolution shows, just let me know and I'll help promote them in the chat. Or read them out of the chat. Especially super chats. We'll read it twice. Now, 5 rounds into this battle, no one really died, so maybe we don't need that hero. Although she is pretty good. Fuck. There, we needed her. Alright, next what we'll do is we'll give a quick shout out to everyone on the patrons list. We got Suki, Jim, Ray, and Travis. So thanks everyone for helping out with Patreon. Now I think what we'll do is play the dungeon one more time. I'm digging the dungeon. I think what I'll do, swap her out, put Crime Fighter, put him back here. Try that. Yeah, I was thinking the big rewards aren't really that great for completing the limited events right now. Although Darius is a pretty good one. But if I had to rank it, there's no special event reward bonus for any of it, so I probably would just wait. Fuck man, they killed both of my healers in one shot. In round 2. Fucking pieces of shit. Alright, so definitely I need this chick back in there. Ooh, Shelly needs that Darius to make Jane Austen gold. So it must be very tempting to go for it then. If you have any chance. Notice how the game is so tempting to deposit, because a lot of cases you'll get so close and if you would just deposit you'd have enough to do it. It's like they're fishing, trying to get you hooked. Alright, so that's why I had her put in the tank position. Man, so much damage, eh? Like, what the fuck? Can't even hurt them. Let's try that again. See if that helps. Yeah, kiss your bullets goodbye. And I remember when Mike Tyson used to explain that on his podcast. That's one of the reasons he became such a good boxer. He's like, bullets were expensive. So he's like, back in the day when people had to fight each other to settle arguments. So you couldn't actually just shoot each other. I was like, can you imagine? That's fucked up. One of the best boxers in history we owe to the fact that bullets were so expensive. Well, maybe not even the bullets, but I guess the guns themselves. And I think that's one of the problems that makes gun violence a problem in Toronto, is usually the guns aren't that expensive. Well, so I've heard. Now, even if you read the news articles, they tell you what the prices are. Alright, at least this battle's working a bit better. People died at the right times. Boom! Oh, come on. I was hoping when he came back and hit them it would do some sort of damage. Didn't do jack shit. Come on, Tengu. Finish one of them at least. Oh, come on. There we go. One's dead. Boom. Two dead. Hey, look at Tengu this round, eh? No fucking around. He's like, yeah, he's gonna stay in there. Give him a good beating. See, as much as I rip Tengu, he can hold his own still. Alright, my watch is bitching. It's telling me to go outside and get exercise. Oh yeah, we're at an hour and a half. Alright, so we did all the patrons, all that stuff. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching today. We had 4 viewers and 4 likes. Really appreciate it. Let's go to the affiliate links. Alright, so if you want to help out with Patreon, love it. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hydro TV, pays you to watch videos. Swagbucks, pays you to shop online. GameKit, pays you to play video games. Free Bitcoin, it's a wallet system for cryptocurrencies, which also has casinos, so make sure that you follow all the regional laws. And there's also BetFury in there as well. So just be careful that you don't break any rules, including the virtual mate sex machine. It's for adults and men only, but if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding. Yeah, it is for adults, men only, has shipped, crowd-funded, kick-started, but gets mixed reviews. So just remember that. Don't return it. It's gross. Alright, so anyways, fire screen. See what we got in the fire screen. What kind of items do we got in our item bag today? Hopefully we didn't forget to cover anything. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn those 1 pieces of armor into my new 140 set. We didn't do that today, so we'll do it next episode. Alright, so if you happen to get any of the Reaper's mushroom that we're going to throw in the machine next episode, and your vaporizer, and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But, if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure, never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life.
Bye for now, everyone. See you later. Take care. Yeah, and if anyone wants to check out an Entropia stream, I'll probably be doing one later tonight, depending how much sports are on or how badly I get injured working on my greenhouse. I don't want to jinx it. See you later. Take care. Bye for now. Not really. No, just make sure you follow all the regional rules. If you're old enough for Bet Fury, you might be. I don't know. You'll have to check depending where you live. Alright, see you later.